Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're having a great day. Today we're going to talk about something very exciting, something with Nio stock, NIO, because the founder and CEO of Nio, William Li, recently came out after their Nio Day event in a private interview, and he said that as EV technologies advance and batteries costs start to lower, it is possible that they may enter the massive market, but definitely not with the Nio brand. So they're actually looking to start an entire new brand with cheaper vehicles to potentially compete with Tesla, who's looking to have a $25,000 vehicle in 2022. We're going to go over the impact on Nio's stock price, how this could potentially affect the company in the future, and what else William Li said during this interview about the potential of making a newer, cheap car that would be under a different brand name. And if you enjoy this sort of content, you find it helpful, then it would really mean a lot to me if you could like the video down below, subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell notifications so you can be notified every time I post a new video, and comment down below if you like Nio stock more or Tesla more over the next 5 years. Which one do you think will yield the most returns for an investor? For those of you who are new here, my name is Michael. I'm 21 years old, an entrepreneur and investor, and last year our public account on Patreon, which is currently sitting at $585,000, it was up over 105%. This year our goal is to get it to $1 million, and we're already on track to do that. So if you'd like to see what stocks I'm buying and what stocks I'm selling in this $585,000 account, if you want exclusive content that I don't share on YouTube, access to Discord, and pre-release access to my new show called The Stock Room, where I talk about stocks with my 80-year-old friend who's a millionaire, investor, and entrepreneur, well, then make sure to join our group using the link down below. There are a limited number of spots. So anyways, after the massive Nio Day event in early 2021, Nio announced an ET7 sedan, new power swapping stations, a longer lasting battery, which is a 150 kilowatt hour battery, and also the autonomous driving as a software service. So they made major announcements in all of this, but their new vehicle, the ET7 sedan, is a very high-end model, very high-end vehicle, and it's not really competing or even targeting the mass market in China, because before subsidies, and if you get it with the battery, this vehicle costs $69,185, which is really too expensive for most consumers in the US and in China. If you get it without a battery and you opt in for their battery as a service subscription, well then it is $58,375, but you still have to pay a $140 monthly subscription. So they are definitely targeting the high-end market. They're definitely looking to compete with companies like BMW, Mercedes-Benz, Audi, even Apple, who's potentially working on their own electric vehicle with autonomous driving. So they're really just targeting the high-end market. And in China, with over 1 billion people in China, most of these people are not going to be able to afford this type of vehicle. It's just simply too expensive. So one option is they're trying to make a less expensive vehicle that could target the mass market. Tesla is reportedly going to be making a vehicle that'll be $25,000, an EV sedan, in China by 2022, and Elon Musk has said previously many times that they're trying to make these vehicles affordable to everyone. They're trying to get it so the world can move to sustainable energy and electric vehicles, and he knows he needs to make a less expensive vehicle, so he has had this goal in mind for a while. But Nio, on the other hand, they haven't come out with anything like this so far. They said they have no plans of launching a less expensive vehicle. Many people thought that they might have done this at Nio Day, but again, they didn't. So after Nio Day, early in 2021, the co-founder and CEO of Nio, he came out and said that as EV technologies advance and batteries costs lower, it is possible that they may enter the mass market, but definitely not with the Nio brand. So currently the batteries are the most expensive parts of an electric vehicle, and they have been decreasing in price, and it's almost comparable now to producing a combustion engine vehicle, just a regular gas-powered vehicle. But it's still slightly more expensive to create an electric vehicle with the batteries versus a combustion engine vehicle, but these prices are decreasing very rapidly, and we do expect that by end of this year or even next year that it will be comparable and the same cost to produce the battery-powered electric vehicle versus a combustion engine vehicle. And once this happens, we're definitely going to see more automakers rush into the EV space. They already are doing this. But as battery costs get lower and lower, we're going to see the competition in the EV market increase. So William Li, he came out and spoke with reporters after the Nio Day event, a couple days after it. And he said that they're working on this new vehicle. He didn't give us many details. He just said that with battery costs getting lower, that is something that they're definitely looking into, but it's not going to be under the Nio brand. They want to keep the Nio brand for the premium and luxury market. They don't want to launch a vehicle that targets the lower market under the Nio brand. So in my opinion right now, with Nio stock has been skyrocketing all in 2020. It was up over 1,200% in 2020. At one point, the stock was at $2 a share in 2020. In 2021, the stock has already been doing very well, and many analysts think it's going to continue that way. It's going to continue to do very well into 2021 and 2022. The one challenge that they may face is that since they are such a young company, they're not able to get these new projects out as quickly. They're not able to manufacture and deliver as many vehicles as a company like Tesla. Tesla is so far ahead that when they come up with new models, new designs, it's much easier for them to get these rolled out faster. Nio is just very young still. They're working on building new factories. And to put into perspective, Nio only delivered a total of 47,000 vehicles, and Tesla delivered close to 500,000 in 2020. So Tesla is just so far ahead in terms of their technology and in terms of being able to deliver a massive number of vehicles every single year. But Nio's working on it. They're continuing to ramp up production. They're building new factories. They did secondary stock offerings to raise billions of dollars in extra capital to help them with their expansion into Europe, help them create these new models like the ET7, and now they may even be looking into creating a much cheaper model to compete with Tesla's $25,000 model that they're reportedly working on. My only concern, and a couple things that I am concerned about with Nio right now, is that are they trying to do too much too fast? I know they have billions of dollars, they've raised a lot of money, but Tesla didn't do so much right away. They were focusing on a couple of models. They were building those, and even when they were building those models, these models still came off the factory line with defects. That was something that they ran into a lot of challenges with quality control. So that's the only thing I'm worried about with Nio, is that are they trying to do too much too fast? Should they just be focusing on a couple of models and really ramping up production of those, getting those perfect before adding a brand that targets a completely different market and just continuing to add on more vehicles? So we'll have to wait and see. Obviously, they need to continue to ramp up production. My only concern is, are they trying to do too much too fast, and is it going to impact the quality of their vehicles? Because that's going to be huge moving forward. It could deter people from buying the vehicles if they see there are issues or problems come up. So that's the only thing to be worried about. But other than that, Nio's in a great position with their battery swapping stations. I think their battery as a service model is going to generate massive amounts of revenue for the company. I definitely think it's going to be a leading player in the EV market in China and around the world. I think we could see them expanding into Europe and even the US in a couple years. So we'll have to wait and see. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know your thoughts on this new model and the new brand that Nio is reportedly thinking about doing, about targeting a lower market with a much less expensive car. I think it's a good idea, but I want to hear your thoughts. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to get your 4 free stocks, each valued up to $1,600, when you download the Webull investing app using the link down below. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.